Hi there. It's been a very long time since I made any updates on this project, but I'm at a very cool milestone, so I thought that I would just go ahead and give a video update. This is the staging drawer that I plan to use for my new railroad. It's essentially on these drawer slides, two of them, and I actually powered it using a digital linear actuator, right, which is located right here. Now it moves in and out just fine, and the speed of it is just okay. That it doesn't knock any of the side-to-side motion doesn't knock down any of the railroad cars. So, and I've been trying to work on an indexing solution for this, and I want it to be as automatic as possible. The idea is to use a control panel where I can just switch to the one of the staging tracks and then just go ahead and push the button, and then it'll automatically stop at that location. So a couple of things. First of all, in order to select a track, I am using this rotary switch. Here we go. Well, anyway, it's your standard rotary switch. It's let me see if I can zoom in properly. Well, maybe not. Anyways, it's a new camera that I'm trying to work on. So this one actually, it's hard to see, but it has two decks, and one of the decks is going to be used for this selecting the which track that I want to stop at, and the other one is going to actually provide power to that particular track. So by using this kind of type of switch, I'm able to do both with the same both selections with one switch. Anyway, so what I have done is, if I can zoom in on these, here we go. So I have these photo interrupters right here. There are two of them. I will eventually have one for each track. And then I cut this styrene piece, which is also attached with just track nails to my staging drawer. And as that basically goes through, it cuts the current, and I can probably explain this in a bit better way using a diagram. But this mess of cables here is what makes it all work. So what happens is there's a sensor right here, and when this interrupts, when the styrene sheet interrupts the photosensor there, it triggers these relays right here. Let's see, these two relays, there's going to be one for each, and that relay turns on and off the power for the actuator. So this wasn't working very well because I had the actuator was moving too fast. Essentially, by the time that styrene piece over there interrupted the power, the momentum of the actuator carried it past the sensor. So I've got this unit here. This is essentially a speed controller, which allowed me to cut the speed of the actuator down by 1/3, and which made everything work. So this is a really rough test, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like. So right now it's at the track position number 1. It's kind of hard to see, but as you can see right here, this is the approach track, and this is going to be the track on the table, and they're just lined up. So what I do is, if I go ahead and change this to position number 2, there we go, and then let's see if I can zoom in here so you can see better. There we go. And then I go ahead and move the actuators. I basically just apply power, and boom, it cuts it stops it and lines it up right at the position number 2. And that's when this happens, when the styrene piece cuts the power, cuts the, or inter, goes into that slot in the photo interrupter for position number 2. And so if I want to go back to track number 1, I go ahead and go back here, take this switch and change it to position number 1, and go ahead and grab that. Oops, wrong way. Boom, lines up. Oh, it's really hard to see, but it does line up really well. Yeah. Yeah, well, here. This is a good, I finally was able to zoom it properly. Let me try this one more time. I'm going to go to position number 2. You guys can see this in action. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Now, there's several things that I need to do. I basically need to, first of all, clean up all this mess. Trying to change this so that, you know, now I'm going to go back to position number 1. Here you guys will get another angle so you guys can see the sliding sheet working. Oops, wrong way again. And there we go. Line with position number 1. So anyway, as you can see, it's quite a mess. I need to clean up all this stuff, and shorten these cables to length. Mount this speed controller, and then I'll be able to start laying down track, and I can't wait. Another thing I need to do is this styrene sheet. It's about, oh, I don't know, like 1/8 of an inch thick, but it's thick enough that when it moves from one side, it's always consistent, but when it moves from the other side, the thing actually stops about, well, you know, about like an 1/8 of an inch away from the original, the spot that it would stop if it was coming from the other direction. So what I will need to do, what I'm going to experiment with doing, is just to kind of make the end point a little thinner, see if that gives me accuracy in both directions. But if it doesn't, it's just a matter of like going all the way out and then back, so that's not a big deal either. And then I'll need to attach these to, secure these to this wooden piece here, so they won't move around. Clean all this up, but from here on out, it's just fun work, you know, because now I know that what I have in here actually works. And this is going to be a 10-track staging, each track 40 inches long. That can store lots and lots and lots of cars, and there'll be 11 tracks total on the table, and or on the drawer, the 11th track being the bypass track. So anyway, that's where I am right now. Thank you for watching.